hot, Batman?
Bogata. I go this side. Yeah,
Shade's better. Hi guys, welcome back. So this morning, Batman and I are walking around Merida, our new dairy goat, or soon-to-be dairy goat. She isn't in milk yet, but right now I'm just getting her to be friendly with me. She is leash trained, and so I'm just walking around with her on her leash and letting her get to know me really well so that we can be best friends and one day I can milk her.
Mira.
Did you catch that lizard?
Yep, and I see its little tongue. It's cute.
Boys.
Hold it.
You want to hold it? Go over there.
I mean,
That's Judah, though. He caught it.
I'll hold it.
Can I keep it?
Very hard to take care of, Pumpkin.
Okay.
I will hold it.
I want to show the kids.
Can I hold it?
How do I do? I need to get
First, say it. What's his name?
Wiggly.
His name is Wiggly.
I'll hold it. I'll hold it.
Only if Judah says yes. It's his little lizard.
I'm a little scared of a baby holding it.
Ooh.
Hold it.
Wait, that's the size of a little fella.
That's funny. I'm like, so cute.
So cute. Can I keep him? Here's beautiful Hadassah right here.
Cousins and cheese.
It looks like the floor's lava. You want to ice it?
Lava ice.
Here's a little puppy down here you have. Do you love your puppy? Okay. Bye. Say bye to the people.
Okay.
And where are you going, Queen Dasso?
This was nothing.
Disney World. So I'm out at my little herb garden. Here's what it's looking like right now. I still don't have anything planted down here, but some little seeds I've planted. I planted a little bit more bee balm. It's growing next to it. A little bit more lemon thyme, a little bit more oregano. So there's some things popping up around here. Everything looks healthy and good. I have bought some feverfew seeds, so I'm gonna make a little spot for that down here. And I bought some electroculture rods. Excited to see if these make a difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these in the ground. I wonder if they need to go right next to it, or I wanted to buy a book on electroculture, but I haven't got to it yet. I think you're supposed to screw them down a little bit to the roots. When I learn more about it, I will let you know. I'm very excited to see if it does make a difference. If it does, I will definitely buy more. Let's put some over by my cayenne. This little cayenne looks like it's struggling compared to the other one, so let's put one by it and see what happens there. Maybe it'll help it. I wonder if we should do a little test. I'll only put it on the small cayenne pepper, and I won't put it on the big one. We'll see what happens. Don't you hate, I keep looking at some of these little things sprouting up, and I'm like, is that the seeds I planted sprouting up? Or is it weeds? And you don't want to pull it because you're not sure if it's what you planted. But then, is it weeds? Do I need to pull them up? I don't know. So we'll just wait till they grow and we'll see what happens, I guess. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and show you what I've done. All right, so here is how I have placed the electroculture rods. Like I said, I see those. We're gonna document this. Those cayenne peppers. I put one on the small one and left the big one unattended. However, I wonder if the results, like if the electricity will go through all of this soil with this many rods in it. So even the plants that don't have one next to it might benefit, because that would make sense. I have 3 left. I actually think I'm gonna go put them in a different garden after I plant these feverfew seeds. So let's get those planted and see how we go. I'm always really awesome with my really fancy high-tech gardening stuff. I'm using a big stick. I never know where my gardening stuff is. My children run off with it, so who knows? And most of this is compost, so Lord knows what's in this. It's probably disgusting, but we're just gonna scrape about 1/4 of an inch down here. I'll have to make a label for it, and we're just gonna sprinkle these few seeds, and hopefully we see results from it. We will see. I'm excited about it. And I bought these off of Amazon. They're non-GMO, So Right seeds. I'll link them below if you would like to try some too. They're supposed to be a really good medicinal. It says 10 to 14 days germination, full sun. Yep, 1/4 of an inch planting depth. Ooh, lots of teeny tiny seeds. I'm not sure if you can see in that or not, but really tiny seeds. Okay. Yeah, really high tech sewing here. Make sure we last little seeds out of there. Okay. Leave the pack here until I label it, so I remember. I should remember, but you never know. You know what? I actually might put one of these, even though it's small, out by our apple tree. It's doing really well this year. I need to learn more about this. I was reading in the Bible the other day, and it was like, don't pick the fruit the first year. And I was like, I wonder if there's something to that, because I don't know, but I don't know if I'm understanding that correctly. So, but anyways, I'm very excited about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these down here too, because I love this little apple tree, and I want it to do as well as it possibly can. Let's screw this down here. And hopefully it blesses it. There we go. Yay. You know what? I haven't even trimmed the bag off of this grapevine yet. And I didn't have scissors with me. We're gonna put one next to it. And I have 2 of them. I have one on the other side. We'll see which one does better. Be like a little test. There we go. There you go, little great plant. So I have one there and I have one over there. We'll see which one does better. And, ooh, what was that? And then out here next to Mr. Rooster, I have recently planted this plum tree. And it is going through stuff. It's went through such horrible shock, poor little thing, but it's holding on. I'm gonna put one next to it. I hope it makes it. I'd love to have a beautiful plum tree here. Aren't suns just the best? I'm so thankful for mine.
Bingo and Bluey.
Yay, good job, baby. They're adorable. God just keeps giving me beautiful lemon roses to match my summer lemon decor, and I'm absolutely loving them. They're so pretty. My Judah loves all things dirt and bugs and lizards and all of those things. He's actually over there pulling weeds in the garden for me. He's absolutely awesome. Are you Minnie Mouse today?
Yeah.
You are beautiful. My little girls change outfits about 10 times a day, so I love these lantana bushes outside of my windows. They attract all of the beautiful things. Simple treat, a simple summer healthy treat for my children. I have that dark chocolate, and I have some bananas on a sheet pan, and I am just going to drizzle chocolate all over these and flash freeze them. And then when they are frozen, I'll put them in a bag as just, again, a little bit of a desserty treat for my kiddos that's a little bit healthier. Whenever we were at Disney World, they were always asking for me to buy those frozen chocolate bananas on a stick for like $12. And I kept saying, we can make those at home. And I meant it. So here's my version of that. Here's this. This will probably last about 5 seconds in my house. It's about 6 bananas and almost 1 full one of those chocolate bars. Again, I'm gonna flash freeze it. And I say put it in a bag, but I'll probably just set it out and let my children have their way with it tonight for dessert. But again, yummy treat, dark chocolate, organic bananas, yum. All right, guys, I am out here. Before it gets too hot, I have my little basket of things. I'm actually out here to plant these tomatoes and pull some weeds in this little section of my garden. I have eggplant popping up here now, so that's fantastic. Cosmos are getting bigger. This is my son's world's hottest pepper. I'm gonna plant that somewhere. I really think that raised garden bed is where it's at, but here we are. So all the weeds, right? Anthills for miles, gotta figure that out. Carrots, you can see all of the little carrots popping up in the front here. Those aren't weeds. I have sunflowers. I planted every other one of these a sunflower. So it went corn, sunflower, and I have some sunflowers, but definitely not a lot of sunflowers. But guys, what I think is really notable here is look at this corn. This is the corn I planted first. So this was first in the ground by probably a week before this corn over here. Now I keep adding compost to my potatoes, just on top of them. It needs more right now, obviously. But look at the corn behind the potatoes with all the compost. They were planted a week after this corn. And this corn, it's so hard to tell on video, but look at it, it's just struggling along. And then there's this healthy, huge green corn over here. Compost. Compost is where it's at, and I'm just realizing that more and more. Really need that compost. And don't put all your eggs in one basket, because just like with these carrots, I used 3 different varieties, and one variety didn't come up at all. And the other 2 varieties came up wonderfully. Same with the corn. I used about 3 different varieties. This is the same variety as the one next to it though. But this over here, no compost, that peaches and cream kind of pink corn that I have no idea what that's going to taste like, but interesting, it's pink corn, right? It's doing fantastic, almost as well as the corn with the compost. But then there's this, here it is, that same variety of corn. It went compost doing great, not great, no compost. I am trying to practice that square foot gardening here. So this is a really just everything close together. Gonna see how it goes in the ground garden. I did plant some more green beans in these gaps, but green beans are plugging along. I feel a few sprinkles, which is odd. It's not supposed to rain, but it is about 9 a.m. already, and it is already getting warm today. Radishes, a little bit of I had a basil packet from the state fair way back in September, and I was like, let's just pour this basil packet here. We actually have a couple of them. Each one of my kids got one, and it's coming up. It's all mixed and mingled with weeds, so I need to get on top of that. I'm not sure what this is. I know I planted a flower packet there, but these apricot asters from the Johnson, what is that website? The Johnson something website. I'll insert it here. They didn't come up, so that's sad because they were kind of expensive. The straw flowers and snapdragons, I was excited about those, but none in sight, so I might redo this whole section. And then these red Chardonnay carrots that I picked up a packet of those at Atwood's, they have not come up at all. So no idea why. One random radish, did not plant that there. Have no idea why that is there, but there it is. And 2, is that carrots? Oh, look. There's some random carrots coming up in the middle of nowhere. I didn't plant those there, but there they are. So maybe we'll get 3 red Chardonnay carrots. We'll see. My survival pack off of Amazon. Like I said, I've had it for probably 6 or 7 years now, and I decided to go ahead and use some of it, see what comes of it. If I was in a survival situation, I would not have parsnips. They did not come up at all, so I'm going to replant that section as well. And then over here, I'm excited about these green with envy zinnias, because once you plant zinnias, you have zinnias for life, because they are so easy to seed save from. And green, I don't have the green with envy zinnias, so that's fabulous. These carrots from this packet have done fantastic. So definitely not all varieties are created equal. My garlic's doing great there. I accidentally skipped a section of carrots. I might come back and, or not carrots, corn. I might come back there and plant that. So peaches and cream, corn down here, doing great. Cosmos, these are 3 of those pods from Dollar Tree. They had 3 different kinds. I got 1 of each, and it looks like all the cosmos and zinnias are coming up from it, but it's supposed to have all kinds of things, bachelor buttons and random things I can't think of. So we'll see what comes up. I wonder if I tend to think these random flowers that I plant are weeds. and I pull them up. Hopefully not, but I won't pull up anything in those sections. We'll see what happens. All of the onion, that's fantastic. One little, are you a carrot? Or Cosmo, something. I swear, I don't know if my chickens come over here and start scratching things and mixing them up, or I don't know how it happens. A worm pushes the carrot that way. I have no idea. So, my son's little pineapple, it's still green. It's still plugging along, our little experiment. I have all of the bell peppers down here. I have yellow bell peppers I need to plant. Just bought these at Atwood's, the nursery at Atwood's. I need to fill in this section, decided to do that, and since I have a bit of a late start, I thought I would start with plants down here. So I have all the kinds. I accidentally bought 2 green, a red, and a yellow, and we'll get those in down here. So right now, I am going to trudge back down here, and I'm going to get these tomatoes planted before it is 100 degrees and humid out here. I want to get all of that done before it gets hot. All right, so we're gonna work on this. Yay, my happy place. I have all of these extra cucumbers. I decided to go ahead and quickly make some refrigerator pickles with them. I have my purified water, vinegar, some peppercorns, cane sugar, salt. I have some garlic I'm going to get out of the fridge. And then in my sink, I am soaking in vinegar some fresh dill out of my garden. I want everything like perfect. I'm always afraid there's going to be some little worm or a bug on anything that comes out of the garden. One bad thing about doing everything organic is the little creatures come along for the ride. So making sure that's perfect, I'm going to slice these up, put them in my jar. Probably going to need a little bit more salt in my pinch pot. I'll put a little bit of sugar in there, not a lot. I'm just winging this. I'm not going to use an actual recipe. I'm going to do it by what I think I'm going to like. And then we'll put them in the fridge for about 24 hours and they'll be yummy. All right, I have all my things in the bottom of my jar. I'll slice these pickles, stick them in there, and then cover them with some water and vinegar. All right, I'm gonna throw a lid on this. I have stuffed as many cucumbers as I possibly can in here. I stuffed my fresh dill on top and filled it with vinegar and water. And again, all those spices on the bottom. When I put the lid on it, I'll give it a good shake. And I probably have enough cucumbers that I could have canned a couple jars, but I just don't feel like that. But I'm definitely gonna make another fridge jar for now. There's my refrigerator pickles ready to go in my fridge, and in 24 hours they should be yummy and crispy and a nice healthy snack for my children.
Can you tell me about your Snow White?
This was our baby.
And that's my baby right there.
Yeah. Oh, baby's tired.
Aww.
And I was sleeping. Yeah. Baby's sleeping.
I think you used to put them in the bed,
Yes.
and then you used to get the bed because it's nighttime.
Yeah. Is that the morning star, okay?
It's still morning.
Today is the next day. Yesterday got away from me. I had to spend some time with my children. I planted a few more things in the garden, and then I had dinner to prepare and all of the mom and wife things that just happen. So today is the next day, and I thought I would share with you, I am making a ginger bug for the very first time, and I'm super excited about this. My husband, being Australian, he loves ginger beer. If you don't know what ginger beer is, it's a lot like our root beer, only it's made from ginger. It's a really healthy drink. This is like a natural soda. It's a little bit like sourdough in the sense of I need to feed it each day and get it bubbly and fermented and alive, and then I get to make all the sodas with it that are good for my family without all of those artificial chemicals. And that's what I aim for, is to make all of the healthy, beautiful things for my family. So I will link the recipe below that I'm using. Again, this is my first time doing this, but I'm very excited to see what comes of it. I'll have to share it with you week by week to see how it's going. And if it's going well, I have gotten better with sourdough over the past year. So hopefully next year, this time, I'll be a jet with ginger beer. I'm very excited at the thought of that. I would love to bottle it and have it in my fridge. Later today, I'm going to go visit my gardens, which I do every day. Every morning after I get going and I get breakfast and all the things, before it gets too hot in the day, I walk around my farm. I make sure all the animals have food. I make sure the goat is happy and on fresh grass. And I see how my gardens are doing and kind of evaluate what I want to plant or do that day. I try to get all of that done before noon, before it gets too hot. So, like I said, I planted a few new things last night. I'm excited to plant a few more things today and show you what's going on. So I have grated a couple knobs of ginger. I've poured about a cup of water onto this and a couple tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to cover it with cheesecloth and a metal ring, and that is it. And I have to feed it more sugar tomorrow. So like I said, I will link this recipe below. I'm not going to cut my cheesecloth because I don't want to cut it. So I've just twirled my big long cheesecloth off to the side. But here it is. I'm going to set it on my windowsill and see what comes of it. It is so hot today, but it's about to rain, even though my forecast said it wasn't going to rain. Mr. Duck and Miss Chicken are having a powwow over there. They were raised together as babies, and it's funny because they still kind of hang out, those ducks and two chickens. Anyways, I knew I would do this. I wanted to make this little raised bed my husband made me, and by the way, I love this cedar raised bed. This is where it's at. They don't like that red chicken. They're like, go away, this is my territory. They don't like your chicken. Anyways, this is definitely the way to go. It's so much easier than crawling around on that plastic. My husband put all the plastic back down for me. Thank you so much, husband. I appreciate that. But I wanted this all just to be beautiful medicinal herbs, but I knew I would do this. I can't help myself. I am using every little bit of space I have this year to grow things. So what I'm doing right now, I have taken my little handy dandy stick that I keep around. Where is my handy dandy stick? It's here somewhere. And I have drawn a line from this end to this end right down the middle, and I am going to plant seeds of change carrots right down the middle, because again, I feel like this is such a loose soil, and it's such good, like it's cow manure and hay for my compost, and it's going to grow some really great root vegetables. So I'm going to put carrots there. I already put a little patch of radishes there. I'm growing radishes everywhere this year. And you can see my little chive seeds. I put a little pack of seeds around the plant is coming up, so that's good. My echinacea has a bloom. I'm excited about that. Dill's plugging on. My cayenne peppers have peppers all over them. Always excited about that. I love it when something works out well. Cilantro, no clue. I keep flopping it back this way. I have a feeling I need to just harvest as much of it as I can and dry it out in my dehydrator, because I don't know how long-lived this cilantro is going to be. So we will see. My little bee balm seed, I think this is the seed poking up, one little seed from that pack. So this, I think, is something I've planted, either that bee balm, or I did plant some cilantro. I planted seeds around the plant of each plant, so we'll see what comes of that. But just pulling the weeds out of this box is so simple. I love it. So easy peasy. But it is just so easy to amend the soil and make this grow. It's just so much easier than crawling around in that garden. I'm loving it. I told my husband I need about 6 more. I got these at Dollar Tree. I actually have 3. One's in my front yard. And I love that they have the plug in the bottom, so you can pull the plug out. I'm gonna have to plant something in these. I don't know what. Something. Maybe just a pretty flower. But I hung them on the side because, again, I'm just trying to make as much out of. Are you eating the sunflowers I just planted? So I just planted sunflowers there. Sunflowers in front of that post, and then several of these front posts. And on the side here, I planted loofah gourds. There's already one. This one I planted before anyone else. He's popping up. But my hope is just to plant them here among the grass. They'll grow up, and I will trellis them. We will see what happens. I've done that on both sides, and I did one on the front of each of those posts, and then I planted sunflowers on the front of these posts. So it's all a bit of a schmozzle right now, but I'm hoping with a little tender love and care. Oh, look, I got the plastic off the grapes this week. So progress. So that little electroculture thing going on. My little goji berries from Sam's Club. The goji berries I planted next to the house are way bigger than these. So interesting, but I think that's because of all of the fertilizer I have in that particular bed, I'm sure. Please don't eat my sunflowers. I feel like they follow me around going, ooh, what are you planting today? Strawberries. Hello, Mr. Rooster. Lettuce. I probably should take what's left of it. I knew those wouldn't be long-lived, not in this Texas heat, but that's okay. We got a little bit out of them. My bee balm's tucked in there, or not bee balm, my lemon balm is tucked in there and doing really well. I need to harvest some of that soon. Parsley, I think we've used too much of it. It's struggling. Rosemary's in there. Aster never grew. Chamomile's doing great. Little chamomile seed packet right there is poking through. My calendula is doing okay. I might plant more of that in the raised bed. Zinnia, doing great as always. And that's really my plan for this bed. I just wanted to plant it full of flowers and just have, when you walk into my garden, here, let's stand back here. Like I said, it's all a mess right now, but we'll get better. I wanted this to be full of flowers, full of strawberries, and maybe by next year I'll have this full of strawberries and this full of strawberries, and it'll be just my 2 strawberry beds. However, I am battling ants. I'm gonna get some diatomaceous earth and throw it in there. Those chickens are eating my strawberries. They need to go in the coop. No more free ranging for you. Stop eating things. Go somewhere else. I have 120 acres that they can eat on, and yet they want that. Over here I've planted some little baby watermelon plants. My peppermint is always doing good. My chocolate peppermint's over there too, plugging on. I don't know what to do with that though. I feel like the leaves are so small. I know tea, but anyways, a little bit of watermelon. I planted some cantaloupe seeds down here. Can't see those yet, or not cantaloupe, honeydew melon. This is flipped up. I'll flip that back. Like I said, peppermint's doing great. This is my next project. I am gonna plug every little hole full of cantaloupes, honeydew melon, watermelon. That's mostly my goal. I'll probably put some squashes and pumpkins back on these trellises again because that did really well last year. I'd like some acorn squash. Ooh, and spaghetti squash. My family really enjoyed the spaghetti squash. So, since it is somewhat cool at the moment, with the rain coming, I'm gonna make hay while the sun shines. I still haven't planted that little strawberry. Why haven't I planted that? I don't know. I think it's because of the ants. Every time I get down there to do it, I'm like, ooh, ants. So, poor little thing. Maybe I can just put it in one of these buckets. It's better than nothing. Anywho, excited about my cayenne peppers. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, I haven't planted my carrots yet. Yay, let's do carrots. That's what we're here for. Just gonna sprinkle these all the way down, and what comes of it, comes of it. My grandfather used to be a jet at growing carrots, and when I was a little girl, I would visit him in California during the summers, and I would pull up all his carrots because I like to see the baby carrots. But it's one of my sweetest memories. Try to wear gloves so I don't completely kill my fingernails like I am very good at doing in the summer. And hopefully God waters my garden this afternoon. He's definitely put a good shade cloth on it, which is nice. I still haven't fixed our water systems from when the cows messed them up. I've been doing everything by hand, but I really haven't had to do a lot by hand this spring because the rain has just been very consistent. So that's very good. Okay, hopefully we have all the beautiful little carrots this summer. Make sure those weeds are pulled up. We will see what comes of that. Trying to get some of these lumps and bumps gone. I really need to get a proper compost pile going because right now my compost pile is hay and manure bulldozed out of the cow field. So, which is fabulous. Hey, if it works, it works. But I'd love a little proper one for chicken scraps. Although I feel like my chickens usually get the kitchen scraps, but that's okay. All right, let's go plant some watermelon. It is so much hard work doing all of these things. However, I feel so much gratification when you come out here and all the little plants have sprouted up and all your hard work shows and you fed your family good things. It's all so worth it. Absolutely love it. So I'm actually about to plant the watermelon seeds that I seed saved from the watermelons I grew last year. So excited about that, learning the things, doing the things. We'll see if they grow.
it the same thing I told ya? My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it.
While this rain is holding off, let's go plant some of these over there. And I will link all of these below, by the way. I bought them off of Amazon. I'm really excited to see what comes of them. I think I might go full Farmer Ashley. I'm in my jean shorts and Crocs right now. I need overalls. I want big jean farmer overalls to do my gardening in, because I'm just ruining my knees, I feel like. And I'd like to just be able to take off a dirty pair of overalls and not dirty me. I don't know. Anyways, maybe that'll be on my Amazon wish list soon. Because, yeah, upside down, but my knees need a shower. See the goji bush by my lantana by the front of my house. I filled this bed with compost last year, and this goji berry bush is doing obviously so much better than the other one. This lantana always takes off every year. I need to clean my back porch, but purple flower is doing well. I'm currently walking over to my long garden. It's just getting darker and darker out here. It feels like the middle of the night. But I'm gonna go to this garden and wanted to see if I could find a place to plant my daughter's pickle bush she bought. I need to find a place to plant those blackberries too. I just can't decide what I want to do with them. I think I'm gonna take this square out. Nothing will grow there. It was there when we moved here, and yeah, nothing grows there. Hi, Merida. Goat's in the front yard mowing for me. I need to put her away before it rains, probably. We'll see. She seems pretty happy right now. It's so nice and cool at the moment, which is why I want to keep planting while I can. However, I'm starting to tap out with my energy, and I still need to cook dinner, so we'll see what happens. Let's go look at this. There's always a chicken laying an egg on that tractor, unless she's trying to hatch them. No hatching more babies, we have enough. So, ooh, something moved there. Did you see that, Garfield? A creature. Kill it. My eggplant, cosmos, everything's doing well. There's tomatoes here. Where can I plant a pickle bush? Let's see. There's stuff here that has not grown. I still have an ant hill I need to deal with. Garfield, get off my garden. Yes, you. These are my carrots. Ooh, silly cat. Radishes, doing well. Everything with the compost is doing excellent. Green beans. I planted more green beans in all the blank spots, and they have not come up yet. I wonder if it was bad seed and I need to do it again. We'll see. More radishes, some basil with a bunch of weeds. These apricot asters and snapdragons did not come up. I wonder if I should put my pickle bush there. I'll need that trellis above it when it gets big. Do I want a trellis here? I mean, why not, right? Maybe we'll put a pickle bush here. Why not? Come down to my children's play spot down here where it's a mess. Get my little Dollar Tree knee pads. Here's all my peppers in my son's world. It's hottest pepper down there he's excited about. His pineapple's still plugging on. We'll see what happens with that. All right, I need to have a clean up outside day and figure all this out. I feel like I'm always busy and I always have a project, but we keep things going. All right, let's get a pickle bush planted here. Are you gonna help me, Garfield? Are you gonna be annoying or are you gonna help me? He's gonna be annoying is what he's gonna do. He's sitting on me now. Hello? Hi, you helping? Just don't step on my carrots and we'll be friends, okay? Yeah, just don't step on my carrots. Now I've partly left this weeds here because I'm like, is that an apricot aster? Is that a snapdragon? I don't know. So I might leave some of these weeds here and just plant the pickle bush right in the middle of them. See what happens. He's protecting me. He's gonna sit in the middle of the garden no matter what I say. Okay, pickle bush goes here. Okay, so we got Hadassah's pickle bush planted. Is that your pickle bush? Yep.
The numb's growing.
The nummies are growing. Is baby excited about the pickle bush?
Yes.
Yes. Yay. I think we need to recomb our piggy tails, but that's okay.
Pickles!
You excited about pickles?
Yeah. Mommy, I want pickles.
You like pickles?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. That
I
makes
like
me happy.
pickles too.
Baby likes pickles too.
Yes. You want to
Oh, yay.
It's about cat versus pickles. It's about the garden.
Baby's excited about our garden.
It's something my baby's something mom's garden. It's something garden.
Baby stepping on my garden? Oh, no. Say, baby, no stepping on the garden.
Never step on that.
Yeah.
No, not on our pickles.
Mom, I felt rain.
Yes. All right, that's my signal. It's starting to rain. Let's get the goat in and get my babies in. Ooh, so we went from a little bit of rain to tornadoes spawning. We're in a tornado warning. Someone said I can see it. Oh, do you hear a freight train? Oh, that's not good. Oh, go home safely, little truck. Oh my. Oh. One good thing. I know who holds the lightning in their fingers. Oh, whoa! Baseball size hail. Oh, run, chicken. All animals are not happy. Oh, get home. Mittens, are you okay? Oh, I don't know if you can see that. That is, oh, geez, look at that. That is a baseball. Oh, oh, run, chicken. Oh, run, chicken. Ah, oh, that hurt. Oh, run. Okay, chickens are safe. You're under cover. You're under cover. Don't want that chicken in my house. Oh my word, this is a little one. Now we're down to golf ball size hail. No longer baseball, but wow. Hail comes right toward the tornado. Are we going in? I would have moved in all my pansies had I known. The hail has gotten less. It's raining a lot now, so the golf ball sizes went down to pea size, but those were baseball size before. That was major. My poor garden. I hope it's okay. Well, this is what's left after a big rain on top of it. Oh my goodness, like huge baseballs. This is crazy. A little bit of flooding. The damage just from that quick hailstorm. Do you like him? Spidey up. Ah, he's attacking me.
Yeah. Set it up. That's the yap. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap.
He's making webs all over my house.
I like it.
So I am laying on a beanbag in my children's playroom. My little one is playing with me, and she calls Spider-Man Spidey Up, and she loves Spidey Up. I think I'm going to call this a day, guys. Until next time, bye.
Fly away to the sky, shining bright like a shine, very high like the stars, dancing through with the cloud. And every day we search, I mean it.